Aloha, madam. What a great little request. Christmas songs are lots of fun, and the reason being is you could jazz them up or you can play with them and make them your own, and they don't have to necessarily sound exactly like the traditional jingle, which is great about these. So, what I'm going to show you right here is going to basically be the extent of trying to use a lot of the keyboard, but know that we're going to be playing with our C major, our D minor, our E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, and then C major. And as we talked about, you can play some pretty full chords just using the triad with your left hand and the triad with your top hand. Most of these Christmas songs we're going to be doing are in the key of C. Jingle Bells just happens to be in the key of G and is in 2-2, which means there are 2 notes per measure and the half note gets the beat, which means if you see 4 notes per measure, that's fine. But the 2 half notes per measure will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. In the first line, we have a pickup. We're dashing through the snow. So that first beat, because there's only a quarter note in there, that means at the end of the song, there's most likely going to be a measure that has the additional beats that are missing. So in the beginning, what I'd like to do is just say C, D, E, F, G. If we make our triad here and then play the G in the low end as octaves, and I know that may be hard for your hands, but if we have these, maybe you could have a duet. Somebody could play the G over here, and one person could keep the bass line. Something along those lines. So we've got, we're dashing through the snow in a one-horse open. We're going to take that 1 and 5 that we talked about at practice today and go all the way to C. So when we play C with our pinky, we're actually going to be playing C all the way to G. If I play my C, E, G triad over here, I've got a pretty full chord, right? So the first chord was a G. If I go down 5 equal parts, I'll find myself at C, and then if I go up, I'll find myself at D major. Now instead of playing a D minor, rather than playing a D minor, I want to keep my 1 and my 5, but I want to raise my third, so I've got this nice big major third. It's going to look like this in the beginning. G, C, D, remember move up a half step, or a whole step actually, and then raise your minor third to a major third, and then back to G. It's gonna sound like this a little slower. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Baking fairies bright, fun it was to ride and sing a sleigh bell song tonight. So the feeling of that has G major, G major, G major, then to C major, and C major to D. D goes to G, bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. A minor. So we're going to take that C major and go down all the way minor third. C, past our B, past our B flat, and then down to our A. We're going to make the same triad shape to get the A minor, and we're going to make the same 1 and 5 that we had from all the other different chords. We're then going to have that A minor is going to go to a G major, up to our D7. Now here's the fun thing. You can move your hand up to that same D major, and then keep your thumb right here to play the D, and then when you go back to the G, your thumb and your pinky are already over your respective notes. Here's what it'll look like. that's the whole first verse. The Jingle Bells stays in G. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. That's simply G, 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 C, G, G, C, 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 G, G, G. Here's what's going to be fun. You're going to go up a whole step and then do the same thing we did with the D from a major to a minor. You're going to take that A minor to an A major, and then it's going to go to that D. So the whole thing from that part is G, 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 C, G, C, 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 G, 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 A, D, D, D. Then the whole thing starts back from the Jingle Bells. G, 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 C, C, G, C, 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 G, G, G. And then instead of A, we're going to go to D7, or D, then back to G. Here's the whole thing. If you want, you can alternate your G and your C. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Your G and your D. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. Con it is to laugh and sing our sleigh bell songs tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. That's Jingle Bells, huh? Fun, fun.